Hey guys, as you come in, share up the thing. Let's talk a little bit. Boom! How you doing? How you doing? Happy Sunday to everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Happy Sunday. You know I don't come on live on Sundays, right? Sundays is normally my off day. I don't really do anything much on Sunday. I chill. It's a kind of chill vibe for me on Sundays. But I just wanted to come on and chat with you guys live. So let me know who's in the chat. Let me know who is ready to talk a little bit. I have a couple things I want to talk about. Candy Reed, big up yourself. Big up yourself. It's a different kind of vibe. We're not in the SUV today. I'm actually in my home. Nice and cozy and chill. The weather is not that bad. Mandy, what go? Larry, I see you there. Brenda, what go? Yes. Kylie, Ray, Henry, big up yourself. Yes. Corinne, Garden, big up yourself. Shelly, big up. Always share the program. I'm doing a half hour. This is a half hour chat. Alright? 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes of your time. I want to talk to everybody. I want to know what's on all your mind. Cathy Fortune, big up yourself, Cathy. Big up. Again, guys, today I'm just in my home. I'm in the basement and I'm chilling. I was working on a project here for seemed like for a while. And I finished up on things. So I said, let me just chime in a little bit and see what's on all your mind, because today I want to talk about relationships, right? I want to talk about different types of relationships, and I want to talk about some advice that I have for some people. Now some people might say, how the hell, why I want to give people relationship advice? I probably the worst person to give relationship advice. And you know what, you might be damn right too. I'm in no position to give relationship advice. I'm not an expert. I'm not the best person. Don't quote me on it. But sometimes, when people go into relationship problems, they need somebody to talk to. They need advice. They need a word. They need a second person. They need just a next voice. All right. So that's why I decided to come and chat today. So guys, as you come in, Betty Ann, share the program, and let us talk. This is all about talking. This is all about you. All about conversation. This is all about hearing what's Miss Swan, how are you, girl? I don't see you at all. You could swear. You're sweating, Miss Swan, living in another country or something like that. Because she's right in New York, and I don't get to see that woman at all. Alright? Big up yourself. So, guys, let me know where you're watching us from. Before you go or say anything, before you share the program, I want you to just tell me where you're watching us from. And press love for me. Press love, please. Because that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about love. We're talking about relationship. We're talking about advice for people that's in different types of relationships, right? So this is Juju. Big up, press love. Nikki Turner, big up. Miami, Brooklyn. Yes, big up to the folks in Miami, big up to the folks in Brooklyn. Everybody press the love now. Canada, big up the folks in Canada. Big up. Glenda, Benjamin, Connecticut. Mandy who was in New York, Mandy come for like about 5 hours or less, 2 hours, and then she just gone. Big up yourself. Toronto, Candy Reed, big up yourself. Yes, Philadelphia. Yes. Cheers. So guys, let's talk about Trinidad Lockdown. Share the program, guys. London. Guys, so let's talk about relationships now. Let's talk about relationships, right? Let me tell all you something that I haven't shared. I haven't shared this before to anybody, right? Last week we was talking about how we had a conversation about people who was born gay and people who was choose to be a lifestyle, right? So let me tell you guys a story that I had with a girlfriend of mine back in high school. So me and this person, we was dating all through high school. I was her first, I was the guy who was really deeply in love and all of that stuff. I'm not gonna call no name, so all you do ask me for no name because I ain't telling you who she is. I'm not even making reference to her, what country she was from. I'm making no reference. all I tell you, me and the girl was dating and thing all through high school. We went to college. Yeah, we went to college and we started living together and all of that stuff, right? And after all of that, we went through so much. And I tell Tron, I'm not telling you her name. I'm not giving no information about this person. All I will tell you is about a female that I used to date back in high school. So, fast forward, we started to live together for a lot of years, and the relationship was long. And at a point in time when it seemed to me that it was just going really nice, right? One day I find the relationship started to get different. Like she used to go out a lot and spend a lot of time out and stuff like that. So I started to inquire. Like every weekend she would go out. Every weekend she would just not be present. You know, she started to act differently and stuff like that. So I started to think like she cheating on me. I started to think, well, like she has another boy, a man, right? So I started to question it. Every man will question a situation like that. Now, you and the girl was good. All you didn't have no problems. All of a sudden, she started change and go and hang out and stuff like that. She said, no, she was cheating on me with nobody. All right? She said that she's going by her friend. And that's the relation she had, a good friend that she go to every weekend. Mind you, I never used to see the girl in the weekend time. Most of the weekend time, she just used to, she go away on the weekends. Boy, I start to feel real depressed because I thinking, yo, another man in the land, right? Boy, it wasn't another man. It wasn't another man. It so happened that she, boy, I will finish the story now, but I had to share the story because I never talked this story anyway before. Right? Just because it's Sunday and there's no filters, I go tell all you about me because I always asking all you about all yourself. I want to tell all you about me and my life and the things that I go through, right? This is what I went through. And it changed me forever and ever and ever. This instant in my life, it changed me forever. It changed how I look at females. It changed how it just changed me, Jed. It changed me. So when I think and ask you, I say, listen, tell me, listen, I could take this, you know. If you are cheating on me, I want to know. Because what's the most I could do? I'll get upset, we gonna move on. Boy, girl, ladies and gentlemen, she came to me one day and she said, we don't love each other like we used to. We don't do things as we used to. In fact, the relationship is just not how it used to be from high school to graduation to college and all that other stuff. And she have a friend. And the friend happened to be a female. So she left me for another female. Now, anybody go feel upset. I was really, not upset. I felt like it's a tough situation. Like you don't know how to, well, you can't cry because, you know, I mean, I ain't gonna cry, but she left me for a woman. Like I cannot contest with a woman. There's nothing I could do to contest what a woman could do for another woman. So I lose the battle right there, even before I start, right? The battle has been lost because there is nothing I could do about it. She left me for another female because for what she was saying is that she felt like that all along. Yeah, she felt like that all along. And I don't know if it was the opportune time or the best time that she felt, well, it really not going good. So let's just fulfill her urge, right? And her urge was to be with another female. I asked why. Like, what was I not doing? Or what more could I have done? Because even when she tell me that, I thinking like I still have an opportunity. I still have an opportunity to win her back because, I had never had the feeling that she was, you know, she had feeling for another female. I never had the feeling like she was gay. She never came off. We never talk about that. You know what I mean? So it kind of took me by surprise. But in the back of my mind, I felt good. I'll tell you why I felt good. The reason why I felt good about the situation is because I felt like it's best she leave me for a woman than she leave me for another man. Because if she leave me for another man, I would have think like as a man, it's something that I really not doing, and another man could do it better than me. So that, although it was bad, although she left me, and although it was for another person, I felt better because it was not for another man. And I went through the process differently because, men, when we're thinking about another man they with our women or our woman, is like the worst thing. Because men is like we're mental, right? We think about things and we internalize things and we visualize things and all of that stuff, right? So to visualize another man with your woman, it's like it's hard. It's like it's playing on you. But for some reason, it feels better. It feels better that she left me for another woman than for another man. I don't know. It to me, I took it better. It, so I want to talk to things. I want her to talk to me about relationship. Is no filter. Is no filter. Relationship do's and don'ts. But I telling all you, at that time, when the process of getting over her, it was easier knowing that it's another woman. It's not like she's with this other big guy, this guy taller than me, or this guy this than me, or this guy have more muscles than me. It was nothing like that. I didn't have to think about that. The only thing that really threw me off, the only thing I'm telling you, the only thing that make me say, Lord, that is bad. The woman, at the time, because I was speaking to the woman, I would call and I would say, because that was her friend, I was just to call and say, let me speak to her because she used to spend weekend and thing over there by her and thing like that. The woman seemed very manly. Like the woman would have a high pitched voice. I could say, yo, that can't be a woman, that had to be a man. Like you have a very high pitched voice, had to be a woman. I mean, he had to be a man. That's the only thing. But at the same time, I figure that it was a better scenario that than the alternative of she being with another man. So I want you guys to tell me what all you think about that. If a man, if women, I want all you to tell me about this, right? Women. Now, and all you call me in and let me chat. Now, if you are with a person, you are in a relationship, and your boyfriend leave you for another, look at trouble, boy. Look at trouble. First, men, for the men that watch you, and women, if you're sitting next to your boyfriend, I want you to go and ask him the question. If you were to leave him, would he prefer that you leave him for another woman or another man? Women, you could chime in on that too. Does it feel as easier if it is with the other sex, or is it the same thing? All you send me a request, come in and let us talk. It is no filters and it is Sunday, and we're talking the things. Is it easier? Is it easier to get over the relationship? Is it easier to digest the fact that the person left you for a female rather than a male. As in my case, as in what happened to me. Let me know what all you think. Let me know what all you think. Because this is serious, no filter Sundays kind of thing. And probably we gonna do this thing more often because I find I like my basement and I don't always have to be in the SUV. I can sit down right here and chill and talk. Alright, Lisa Pascal Jr., she just rather a woman more than a man. I guess being with you and she try a woman, she's figuring. All I see is figuring. I can't read. Okay, she figure she like woman more. That is possibly true. It could possibly mean that she wanted to try different things, right? She wanted to she wanted to seek out other options, right? Things that I possibly cannot provide because I'm telling you, I used to me and she didn't have a problem in that department. If you understand what I'm talking about. Me and she had no problem in that department. We went through from high school to college, the young junior George, your boy was, 25 and prime and, your boy was nice. So I know it wasn't that, right? But does that make her, is she I by talking about it, I start to understand this a little bit more, Because I never really talk about this is things I don't talk about. This is things that I just don't talk about. But I figure it's no filter Sunday. Something that, I think I should do more often. Communicate with everybody and see what all you think. All you come in, send me a request and talk to me. Send me a request and talk to me. Let us talk live on the live or send me some information there. Evelyn says, it doesn't matter in the same unfaithful thing. That is true. But for me, I don't know about anybody else. Right? But for me, if the person, because she left me for another woman, I didn't feel as bad as if she came around and told me that she was leaving me for another man. Because I never had, let me see, boy. I think it's only one time I actually had to go through that, and I know it was more difficult in truth that she left me. That was another situation. Because what, real woman left me already. I guess. Yes. Okay. Jackson, where you paying attention to her as she needed, you may have to run into the arms of another. Maybe I did run her into the arms of another because. What you see, my situation is I used to work. As a workaholic. I am a person that once I'm like on the move and I'm getting things done, I focus. I'm very focused. I'm very, very focused on what needs to be done. And sometimes when you're doing that, you kind of lose focus. The person that you would have to be understanding, because when you I didn't get a banker because it was easier for me to get over it. It was easier for me to get over the situation. So no to banker. I did, up to this day, me and the girl good friends, So it's not a matter of there was any bad blood between us. She made her decision. She went into the army. She lived her life. I think at this point she's married to another female. But me and she still remain good friends. I think at one point after a while she had a boyfriend, and then that didn't last for long, and then she went back to another woman, and then again. But she's happy, right? And I wish her all the best. I have nothing but love for her. She's a good person and all that other stuff. No, she came to realize she liked to be with a woman. She did nothing wrong. No, she didn't do anything wrong. I ain't saying that she did anything wrong. I'm just saying that she made a decision, right? And her decision was that that's the life that she wanted to live. But I had no knowledge. I didn't know that was the person that she was. So it's not like she was born, a lesbian or anything like that. I think that it was something that it was more like she was experimenting, and it probably feels good. Like for people, they don't like to drink, right? So they start to drink. They start to experiment with rum, and next thing they like the taste, and they start to drink more. That could be the situation. So it becomes adaptive, you know what I mean? So that was a situation where you know, it probably get nice to her and she love it. Ian Baker. So you said Junior. So you're sad, Junior, about the whole thing. Nah, I'm not sad about it. That happened. Listen, that happened, Junior George, back in high school, you know. That happened to me back in high school days. So that didn't happen to me yesterday. That didn't happen to me last week. I get over that long. I just said, all right, I'm just talking about different kinds of relationship. I'm talking about different kind of relationship and how people deal with it. So that's one of the things I wanted to start with. There's other different things that I want to talk about, right? Here's another thing I want to talk about. Is it possible? Is it possible? Or do you guys ever had that happen to you, right? Where you are deep in a relationship, right? And you somehow get out of the relationship and it's difficult to get back into another relationship because of whatever reason. So I posed a question the other day and I said, women, why are you single? I posted, why women, why are you single? And then so much posts came out about I'm single because I don't want to date nobody. I just want to be by myself. They just like the fact that they don't answer to nobody or whatever the case is. But is it that you want to be single, or is it that you just been in a terrible relationship so you don't feel like entering back into another relationship? Let's talk the things. Let's talk about that. Tall man Hayden, I see you guys. It's no filter. It's no filter, and it's Sunday. So let's talk about that. We're talking about singleness, being single. Why the hell are you single? If you're single, are you happy being single, and why are you single? And what are some of the benefits as well as being single? Let's talk about all of this single life thing for the women who are going through that period in their life. For the men too. Some men, they're single because nobody wants to commit to them, or they don't want to commit to nobody. So because you go both ways, they don't want to commit, you don't want to commit, and they find themselves not being in any relationship. If that works for you, let us talk the thing. Even I see you as well. Guys, it's easy enough. Send me a request. Send me a request right there and let us talk live. And let me know if we should do this conversation and stuff out of the SUV a little more often, so we could kind of get to know each other a little bit better. I'm oftentimes asking people questions about their life and all of that stuff and it's an opportunity to connect on a different level. On a Sunday, nothing much happening, not a lot of noise, people in their homes. I am home as well, chilling in the basement. Might be a good opportunity. So let's talk about being single. Let's talk about it, guys. Who talking? Nobody talking? Listen, guys, let me tell you something. I don't want to be the only one that's talking, right? So I want somebody to send me a request and let's go live. I request you. Jackson saying, some have nothing to bring to the table than to be bedroom, a bedroom which lasts for second. Oh no, I have nothing to bring to the table than in the bedroom which lasts for a second. Okay. Happy Sunday to you, Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie, yeah, you miss a lot. Bonnie, you miss a whole lot. You gotta go back and watch it. Let's talk about that. People who don't have nothing much to bring to a relationship than just sex, right? So if you are in a relationship, both men and women expect that affection, that connection, right? Sex plays a very important role in a relationship. But if there is nothing more that you can bring to the relationship than just in the bedroom, you stand a chance of losing out. Because time, I realize, and we have to pay attention, we have to pay attention. Women love affection, things. Like, you don't always have to do anything big, right? But women love affection, to the movies, to go to breakfast. Little things. Listen. Women like to be listened to. Women like to be listened. It takes me a long time. To understand and really put it into play. So one thing about understanding, the next thing is about putting it into play. Women love to be listened to. So if you're talking to a woman right now and she's saying, yes, and this and that, and I like shrimp, and just in conversation, she ain't telling you get she shrimp, but she just mentioned that she loves shrimp. And one day, out of the blue, you just say, Just bring her some shrimp, right? Women love that because you know what? She said, "Whoa, oh, you're listening to me." Women love to be listened to and observed, right? You don't. They don't always have to ask. They don't always have to ask. They don't want to be always asking. You have to deliver, and a lot of men don't understand that. You have to listen to what she's saying because sometimes now, when it's least expected, that's when you have to. And another thing, if you're in a serious relationship, um, I think we're jumping from the question that was put there about if you don't have nothing to bring to the table than just in the bedroom, right? So, sex is not all. Women love that affection, that love, that go up and give her a kiss right in front of like her right here, sir. Right here, they'll give her a real kiss day. Them little things and them. Women love them kind of simple things, small things. You don't have to be big. You don't have to give them money, or you don't have to love it. Molly and big up yourself. It's not about the money and all of that stuff. Simple, simple, simple things. Here's another thing that I think is easy to bring to the relationship. Women love a man who she see is have potential, right? So, for instance, you might start a relationship, woman, you might meet a man, and the man may not have money. He may not have money in the bank. He may not have money in the pocket, right? But he have dreams, serious dreams, like yo, I want to be a entrepreneur. I want to start a business. I want to do this. I want to do that. Ty, stop lying about what? Stop lying about what? Just the affection. Ty, tell me what I'm lying about. Tell me what I'm lying about. I'll come back to it. So, yeah, you make me lose my train of thought. You make me lose a little hug, a little touch. You make me lose my train of thought. You better have some money. Right, that's what I was talking about. Right. So the man don't have the money, but he have the aspiration, he have the ideas, and he keeps saying, babes, I will be rich one day. I have like there's so much things that I want to do in my life, right? And he's telling you about all these different things and stuff like that. I think that worth more to a lot of people than you just come in and that's all you have to offer, because it shows that you could build with the man, or you could build things together, or you could start businesses together, rather than you might come into the relationship with what you already come in with. And sometimes when people come in with their baggages, and even with someone that come in with a lot of money, they're very protective, because they'll be like, yo, you wasn't here when I make this money. So it's not like, yo, some people are like that. Rather than if all you come into the relationship, he don't have much, you do, I mean, your vision is to work hard as well, and all you created something, and it blossom into something big. That is more, that you could, it's better, I believe, right? Let me see what everybody's saying. My billing days are over. Sorry, Junior. All right. So let's talk about that. Women saying, listen, they ready. They want a man right now that have the money in the pocket, because you want to buy things. You want to get all the finest things in life. You want to get a new car. You want to get. You don't have to worry about the bills. You want a man to have money. Period. But the problem with that, you might find, right, that that might be all he have to offer you, right? That might be all he have to offer you. It might be the money. He might feel like he could replace the money with the love. He could replace the money. He could replace the love with the money. Sorry. He could replace the affection with the money. Anything you have, any problem you have, any situation you have, he go throw money at it. But that don't make the relationship better, because for you now, you go say, although you're getting all the money, and the man have the money in the pocket, you still go handyman. You don't lie, you still go handyman. You know why? Because there's certain things money can't buy. Money can't buy love. When you're in the night and you day and rain falling and outside dark and or snow falling and stuff like that, and you need that person to be there, but he's out there making the money, or he say, babes, I can't come in today, I can't be here right now, right? You go hand that man. Trust me, you go handyman. You go handyman. you go hand the man, right? So money can't buy certain things like affection. Money can't buy love. Money cannot buy that simple things, that I love you, and that hug and cuddling and all of that stuff. Women love them thing and them. And if you meet somebody, I ain't saying everybody is like that, Noel and John. I ain't saying everybody is like that where they would come with their money and all that stuff, and then they would just throw money at all the problems. No, you're judging on that. And okay, all right. I'm not saying everybody, right? But what I'm saying is, in a lot of situation, when you have people that come into a relationship with all that they have and all of the worldly possession, in a lot of times they feel like they could throw money at everything, right? I'm not saying everybody is like that. I am saying it, everybody is like that. So if like everything is already made, he bring you in a palace, he bring you in a mansion, and he give you two cars, and he give you chains and everything you need and everything you want, you could have it. A lot of situation might come up where other things that you feel that you need, he may not even be there to 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 go through all of that process because he might be too busy out there. And not everybody. Again, everybody is not like that. I ain't saying everybody have the same situation. Everybody don't live the same life, and everybody don't think the same way. But personally, I would prefer if you meet somebody that is have they have knowledge and they want to be somebody, they want to go somewhere, they want to do things in life, and all you could cultivate a relationship, and all you work together, and all you build all your thing together, and all you get far together. That, my friends, I think that is far more rewarding because all you build it together, both of all you did it together, right? All you buy a palace, all you buy a house, all you buy a car, all you buy all of that stuff. So it's all you're doing it together. All right, Brenda Phillips say people should get into relationship for the right reasons. Mutual agree. Yeah, mutually agree. Yes. Now let me tell you, relationship is not how it used to be before. Really and truly. I mean, life is not how it used to be before. Everything changed. Everything changed. Day and time, relationship is like. First of all, you don't even know when a relationship starts because it is just far too easy. You might be texting somebody on the phone, WhatsApping them over a period of time. Next thing, it it's a relationship. It is so different. It is different than I remember. I used to courting and thing like that, holding hand. All you remember them thing of them. All you remember holding hand. All I remember holding hundred, and it used to take real long. Like you had to talk to a woman nicely, and I mean I ain't old, so it's not like I'm talking about things like yeah. I ain't talking about like my grandmother time. I'm talking about my time, right? Because I remember, right? There was time. I remember back in my primary school days. Wendy, love is what you make. Life is what you make it. That's true. Back in my primary school days, my building and man days are over. Yeah, I don't blame you. Let me tell you, back in my primary school days in Grenada, there was this one girl. I remember I love that girl. Watch, I used to like that girl real bad, real bad. And boy, the when I know that it was nice and she never really used to talk to me and things like that, and I used to just want to just sit next to her, whatever the case might be. Boy, the cream of the crop, the time for me was when the girl hold me hand. What? Hold your hand in a jet? What? You ain't getting them thing of them no more? Holding hand is over. Now it's WhatsApp and thing. Silent. You could be in a relationship with somebody for a good couple months, and all you only speak about once, or you don't see them at all. All they're doing is WhatsApping one another, sending pictures back and forth and stuff like that. And that is a relationship. What about holding? What about courting and all of them stuff? And all of them things on them, it don't have them thing on them no more. Let me read some more comment. John Allen Anderson. Hey, John Allen Anderson, big up yourself. How you doing? Nolan John. Relationship are like business now. Mutual goals, common interests, trust, and understanding. Yes, relationship change. Trust me, no, I know. Relationship change. Relationship change. Social media change relationship because I remember, and that's not something I used to do, but I know about it. It's just like we had to do much more. You had to do so much things to pick a woman's interest. Probably because I was young, and that's why I thought, obviously, it's so hard. You had to do so much things, But no, it just seems like everything is just blah. Everything is just there. It's so easy. Like, probably because we was younger. But I just think that whole thing changed. I would like to go back to the days of holding hands. I like to go back to the days of hugging up. Them kind of old-fashioned thing, as they might call it. Them kind of, because people don't do it much these days again. I don't know. Nope, don't hide me. if we hold hands, we go together. All right, okay. Nolan, guys, listen what I want all you to do. I want all you to send me a video request. Women, if all you day, I want all you to send me a video request. Fix up all your hair. My hair is a mess too, so both of us hair is a mess. I want all you to come in on the live. Yeah, I have an old soul. I do. I'm old fashioned. Now I don't have no problem with holding hands, but what I'm saying is them time they holding hands and them kind of thing and them day. That was writing love letter. Let me watch when last all you write a love letter, Jed. When last all you write a love letter. Hey baby, watch. Let me tell all you. People don't even know how to write a love letter no more. Yeah, people don't know how to write a love letter no more. But I remember a love letter was a thing. I used to do that. I used to write poem and thing. You are the apple of my eyes. Think of them, people don't say them poetic things on them no more. Yeah? People don't say all them sweet things on them no more. Write it on a piece of paper and sneak it in their bag or put it in their pocket or put it in their hand and all of them stuff and them like that. Too much germs out there to hold hands. Boy, you see, that is all of the different things. So the whole society of things just changed. The whole thing changed. The whole thing rearranged. Right? I just joined. What I miss? Patricia, whoa, you just joined, girl? Well, a whole set of things. I talk about a whole 20 minutes, 30 minutes of things already. We're talking things. It's no filter. Sunday, it's no filter. Guys, I want all you to do something for me. We're talking about this, so I want you to do it for me. Everybody press the love. Press the heart. Press the heart. Press the heart. If you could see the heart somewhere, press it, 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 press it. Yeah. Wendy Brave Boy, you're the apple of my eyes until it goes between the legs. Well, let me read that one. You're the apple of my eyes until you get between the legs. Then the apple becomes lime. Isn't it so? When you get that one, girl, I never use anything on them. That one do nice. Don't tell nobody that. Coming live, guys. Let me see some of that. Let me see some of that love letter. Write the person name and wonder. Write the person name. Wonder of the world. Yes. What else? I remember writing the love and a love leaf. Put it in my book. Yeah, that is the thing. All you know about invisible ink? Let me tell you how I used to write love letter. I used to write love letter with invisible ink. Let me tell you how you make invisible ink. If all you never know the science of invisible ink, you get some lime, right? You put it in a cup. So you squeeze the lime, you put a little bit of water in it, and you put it in a cup, and you get like a piece of like any piece of wood or whatever. You stick it in there, and You write on a piece of paper with the lime water, and you just write on whatever. I love you, the dearest, whatever, whatever, whatever. So it doesn't. It's not writing on it like a pen, eh? So here is how the thing get revealed. So you write the person name and you draw the heart and all of that stuff, and you let it dry and you give it to them. So when they watch the people, they can't see it. They can't see it, right? But here how they have to see it. Here they have to see it. They have to take the piece of paper and put it above heat, and just put it above the heat. So, and as they put it above the heat, it's showing up. So whatever you wrote on the piece of paper, it's showing up. It's showing up. And that, my friend, that, you see that? That is writing a love letter in invisible ink. We don't have anything of them no more. Or they think I'm telling all you. All right, Jackson. Love is like the burning. Yeah, let me read that one. Let me read that one. Let me read that one. Love is like the burning flame. Love is like, hold on, you keep jumping up. You keep jumping up. You keep jumping up. Hold on, let me go down. Love is like a burning fire. It flame, it blows so high, and when you try to touch them, they burn and then they cry. Okay. You are like the cheese of my pizza and the duck of my pond. Oh boy. You are the apple of my eyes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, but not sweet like you. All of them thing on them day. Winsome Slocum, welcome to the chat. Is no filter. Yes. All of them things on them days, things that we used to say, but we don't say them thing on them no more. Things that we used to do, but we don't do them thing on them no more. It is far too easy. Right now, I think because of social media and stuff like that, it is destroying the real fabric of relationship, Yeah, because take for instance, right? You decide to watch a little movie and thing with your significant other, and you see them watching a little movie and thing, and every little minute your phone only making a noise. Somebody messaging you, somebody WhatsApping you, some status update on Facebook, some status update on Instagram, some status update on something, and you're just disturbing your whole entire. It's like information. There's too much information, so your brain is always thinking about other things. When sometimes we need to just turn off everything. We need to just disconnect and pay attention. And I'm talking so many things on them that I try to learn myself. I try to adapt myself. Yeah, I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? I ain't perfect. I don't make a lot of mistakes in that department. I still have one of my old poems. Oh yeah? But you still have one of the old poems? Let me tell you, I used to write poems, I used to write them thing and them. I used to write poems like, that used to be my favorite thing. I used to write all kind of different poems. I don't know the last date. Hey Sandra, turn off the phone. Yes. That's why I have to disconnect time in my house. Sometimes you have to disconnect. I had to learn it too. I had to learn that sometimes I myself have to disconnect, because all you could imagine, we have, say I did 500 shows, and every little minute or so, somebody might send a message, somebody might send a comment, somebody might want to tell me a story and stuff like that. And I had to remember, boy, I have to disconnect. Yeah, you have to disconnect. You have to disconnect. Just take some time, spend some time. Probably it's once a week. If you could do a once a week thing, if you could do once a week, just chill, disconnect, and deal with the situation. Deal and understand and talk and all of that stuff. That is good. The next thing I want to talk about is television in your bedroom. Television don't have no place in your bedroom. Especially when you are, and that's I think, that's my thinking. The bedroom is not a place for television. Yeah, for years I used to say that I don't want television in the bedroom, because I don't think that's what it's for. I think television should be in the living room. I think television should be in the basement. I think television should be not in your bedroom, because that is another contributing factor of the breakdown of the fabric of the relationship when you have TV in your bedroom. The entertainment for your bedroom supposed to be you and the person. If you introduce and you bring in other entertainments into the bedroom, the person would lose on the entertainment value that you could provide to them and they could provide to you. Instead of you watching all kind of thing and all little talking, relationship breakdown because of that. As simple and as insignificant as some people might think that it is, but it's very important. Disconnect the TV. Hey, Shirley Japal, I need my TV in my bedroom. Surely, but what's possibly happening, or what have possibly happened, is that it probably contributing to, I'm judging you, a breakdown of relationship, because the man only watching sports, or you only watching soap. I ain't saying that only men only watch soap, but women like to watch reality TV, and you can't take them away from that. And sometimes men are always watching the sports and the CNN and all them kind of thing, and then you lose focus of the person that is laying next to you. You don't have time to talk and all that thing, and then the bedroom's supposed to be a place to connect. That's why relationship of long ago used to be stronger, and everybody know what's going on. The mother know, the father know, because there's communication. But now there is no communication. But I bet you could tell me I could tell you what's going on in China. I could tell you what's going on in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. I could tell you about Afghanistan. But I don't even know what's going on in my own bedroom. Sad. Yeah, okay. Bonnie, you don't agree. That's fine. I just telling all you what I think, how I see it. I think the bedroom supposed to be a place where it's for you, especially if you're in a relationship. I mean, if you're single, I guess. But if you are in a relationship and you have 100 and something channel on your TV, and all it just that is all the focus is on the television. What happened to the person? That, my friend, is why relationship was stronger back in the days. With your mother and them days. They had no TV in no bedroom. The mother and the father, they talking, they get up and they talking about things, and they talking about other things. They more cool, they know what's going on. Communication is the big part of in a relationship. Sandra Lewis, yeah, that's true. Communication is essential, but there is not a lot of communication. There is. I'm not saying that there is communication. There's more ways to communicate, but we communicate less. That is the fact. There's more ways to communicate. There's more things to communicate. Listen, you could communicate on Facebook. You could communicate on WhatsApp. You could communicate on Instagram. You could communicate. So much things to communicate on, but we communicate less. There is a lot more problems, relationship falling apart because of lack of communication. It should be the opposite. If there's more ways to communicate, right, then it's supposed to be more communication. Not so. Aline Bailey, disagree. Fine, it's good. No, it's good. At least we're starting the conversation. We're having a conversation, right? But what I'm saying is there's so much. Some people know what's happening in Sri Lanka. You know what's happening in Afghanistan, but you don't even know what's happening to the person that's laying right next to you in your bed. You don't know. You know why? Because a little talking, a little communicating. Yeah, I could be wrong, and that's not for everybody. I'm not saying that everybody is like that. I'm not saying that everybody fall into that bracket. I'm not saying that everybody it works like that for everybody. But I think, right, Bonnie. Hold on. Let's see what Bonnie saying there. Yeah, it is bigger than television. No, I'm not saying that it's not bigger than television. It is bigger than television, but there's too much. There's television. There's cell phones. There is all these other devices, right? That is taken away from the main reason of being in a love, affectionate relationship. There is too much ways that we are disconnected, because if it wasn't the case, right? Just let me take you up at that. If it wasn't the case and we have all these ways of communication is supposed to be better, right? If there is so much other ways to communicate, communication is supposed to be better. But why is communication worse? Why is so much relationship breaking up? Because of lack of communication. What if you have no communication in the relationship? Right? What if there is no communication in the relationship? Then the relationship is sure to die, because there's no communication. Nobody talking to nobody. You don't expressing how you feel, and because you're not expressing how you feel, and you're not talking about what's going on, and or you don't know what this person is doing, they don't know what you're doing, there is a misunderstanding. It's easy for misunderstanding to prevail. But if I know what path we're on, I know what you're doing, you know what I'm doing, we have a good understanding of what both of us are doing, you have a better communication. The phone should be out of the way in the bedroom also. Yes, that's possibly true as well. So I say all of this to say that we need to find out how our foreparents or mothers and them used to do it in the past, because they used to have longer relationship. The divorce rate wasn't so high. We saw parents that say, "Oh, they married for 50 years." Yeah, they married for 50 years, 45 years, 35 years. Now, very few relationships make it to 5 years. Very few relationships make it to 2 years, right? Because why? Too much ways to communicate, no communication. Think about it. Why so much restrictions? Why so much restrictions on what? Because at times we cannot change change, and value has changed, so we can't compare our parents' time to ours. Values have changed, times have changed. Yes, but people, we're the same people. We're not different human beings, right? Although the times have changed and all of that stuff, we are same people. We are human beings. I think that we allow other things to get into the relationship. And if you're in a serious love relationship, remember, relationship back in the days, ask your mother and them, your mother, your some people in the in your neighborhood that you say like they married, what from since they married from since for 15, 20, 30, 40 years. They married long. They didn't have no other way of entertainment than just each other. They just used to just go to bed and entertain each other. They just used to go to bed and talk to each other. They just used to go and have fun with each other. Yeah. But we don't have all of that now. And again, listen, that's not for everybody, because some people are not in relationships. Some people don't want to be in a relationship. Some people don't want to be a part of a committed relationship. Some people like to be single. Some people want to be single, and so that's why I asked the questions for some people that was on here, like, why are you single? Shirley Japal, that song's so funny to me. Which part song's funny to you? 30, 40, 50 years of marriage doesn't necessarily means happy marriage. True. That's true. There is no perfect marriage. There is no perfect relationship. There's every relationship have problems. You never hear a couple saying, "Yo, we've been together for all these years and we never argue, we never fight, or it's perfect." There is no perfect relationship. There's no perfect marriage. There are always problems in everything, in any situation. But they used to deal with it. and not as the first drop of the ball, something go wrong and everybody just willing to scatter left, who want to go left, who want to go right. It don't necessarily mean that they're happy every day, but they work out the problems. Single life is the best relationship. Yeah. Avron, Isaac, Andrew. Yo, this is not for everybody. Some people prefer to be in really single dating and all that stuff. That's fine. Hey, listen, this is Sunday, no filter. I didn't even mean to take 30 minutes and I went over my time. Value. So I'll take 5 more minutes and then I'll bounce out. Value. Keep that in mind. Our parents believe staying in loveless relationships save the face now. No one cares about saving face. So I understand what you're saying, Bonnie. So you're saying that our parents now, although they was in some of them was in bad relationships, they didn't want people to figure or know that there were problems, so they stay together just to just look good. Possibly. You said it, Junior. You got on work and your significant other would like to stay home. So yes, so hold on, stay home. So sometimes they too needy. Yeah. Some people said it's better to be out of a relationship, but most of us know it's not true. Brenda said love is both about excitement all the time. It's about love, it's about spending time, it's about creating things, building things, doing things, right? Thinking about future, having kids and watching them grow up. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. But some people, that's for some people, but that's not for everybody. So what I might see as values to me not the same value that somebody see as or not the same thing that someone else see as value or anything someone else value. We value different things in different ways. Good evening. I learned a lot from your topic. Thank you, Indra. Listen, guys, next Sunday, right, we go come back and we go talk the things, call it no filter, or we just sit and chill and talk. But I want you guys to participate as well. I want you guys to chime in on next Sunday. We have a longer range of topics to speak about. And let's just talk one on one, me and you. No loud stuff, no driving around in SUV. It's just chill, just relax on a Sunday, right? So, guys, whatever else you plan to do for the rest of the day, make sure that you do play it safe. Have a great evening. Have a great Sunday. Don't forget, set your clock. Tomorrow is Monday. Set your clock because you got to go back to work tomorrow for those of you going back to work. And have a great night. See you guys tomorrow on Ride Along, where we're going to be talking with Miss Gabriella Bernard, who is the young lady who was had to make a decision between relaxing her hair or being a part of the Caribbean Next Top Model. She joined us tomorrow. She talk live exclusively with us. We're going to have fun tomorrow, 6 p.m. Bonnie, Raquel, everyone, thank you so much. Shirley Japal, I.E. Fletcher, everyone, thank you so much for the little conversation. Come back. We'll do it again next week. All right? Bye-bye. From my basement. What we call it? No filters in the basement. All right. Bye-bye.